Hello Collective, Elsie here to drop a reading for you. How are you? Happy Friday. That's when I'm recording this, so I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you haven't been here before, if you're brand new, we like to be in the comments around here. So if you're interested in being in the comments, that's where we'll be. This is a beautiful high vibing tribe. So I hope you'll decide to stay. I hope you'll decide to subscribe. All right, so I'm just going to throw some cards, and I want you to put your intuitive hat on, and we're going to talk about whatever this reading brings for the general collective. Let's do that. Let's find the general energy. What are we talking about here? What sort of energies are we talking about for the collective, please? Talking about, we've got release. This is releasing grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. It's time for you to release something, or I'm connected with someone who is having a hard time releasing something. We've had this full moon and eclipse, and that's what it's for. It's to help us release whatever it is that is no longer for our highest good. So we have release, and it says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Yeah, it feels like you need to release someone who was a karmic connection, and you know it. I feel like you have a great attraction for this person, or you can't stop thinking about the way they touched you or held you or looking in their eyes or whatever it is. It feels like this connection, I don't know if it is still, it feels like it's past energy to me. It feels like somebody really wounded you before they released you. And I feel like that might have been recent for whoever I'm connecting with, and wounded you before they released you. I think it was harsh words. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So either you were with this person to distract yourself from some type of pain you're going through, or this person, was your distraction because you needed a release of some sort. But I think that it's probably going to be a little easier on your heart should you take up some healthy activities. I think that's where the release needs to be. We've got moving on. Endings that bring new beginnings. Yeah, this sounds like the end of a relationship or a friendship, or you went another way, you're not staying with the job. So it feels like either it became too painful to stay there, or you just recognized a pattern that you fall into, and that is reaching out for the life raft when you feel like you're sinking. It doesn't matter what the life raft looks like or what the life raft is going to bring for you, but it feels like a support at your time of need. And I think that whatever it was did not work out for you here. We've got moving on. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Take that as it resonates, please. Moving on, endings that bring new beginnings. So yeah, I feel like we're talking about a recent end of a relationship here. And I feel like you understand now that the reason that you were in this connection was merely to mask your pain. Pain probably from someone else who wounded you in the past in love, wounded you in terms of how you view love. We've got so many things remind me of you. So I feel like, collective, you're thinking about this person on a regular basis. All right. Here we've got control and dark male, darker than lighter, it says here. So that could mean something to you in terms of your person. You could be the darker complexioned one who has the meat suit of a man. We're looking at a man's body, but understand it can be masculine or feminine energy. So somebody here is releasing someone because they felt really controlling. I feel like this person, they could be someone who's got darker hair or darker skin than you. Doesn't have to be. It says more dark than light. We have short term. So yeah, this was a short term. This was a karmic relationship. That's kind of what I said at the very beginning, right? That's what it felt like when the first two cards came out. So it was kind of like a quick fling. It just was, it was really hot as it burnt, and it fizzled out. It burned out really quick. I think that the fire was super hot at the beginning, and then, as all fires do, they fizzle, right? Okay. All right, tell me more about the collective, please. What are we talking about here? So it feels like it was a painful situation. It was a short-term situation, and it really hurt you, I feel. Sorry about that. Now, and for some of you, either maybe you moved on, and maybe that person is talking to others and blaming you for the ending. Take that as it resonates. It could be you who's blaming someone else, like blaming it on them. I feel like it was just too controlling of a situation for you. This person it felt like that they were in control of you, and you require more balance than that. So you decided to take back your own power, and decided that you needed more balance in your life rather than whatever this masculine or feminine energy was bringing you in the short term. It seems like they kind of had you under a spell or under their control. And I don't think that they were controlling you, but I feel like you were sort of doing as you were told until you kind of snapped out of it and realized that you needed to move forward. So Justice, the Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. I think that this person was really presented to you as someone who was quite balanced and someone who was very attracted to you, very fun, flirting with you. They got your heart beating fast. I think you looked at it as a new beginning. I feel that it was probably abundance, and it looked like an abundant new beginning. Now, what I want to say about the Page of Wands is that the Page of Wands is a messenger. Doesn't always stay, right? And is someone who is not necessarily into planning. They're just going to pop up in your life with a message of, hey, yeah, they're going to be in the DMs, right? Or in the texts, and they're just going to pop up, and your heart's going to go aflutter again. That's what I think is going to happen. Could be dealing with someone who is a Libra. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. And the World card. I have the windows open, my friends, and so you are going to hear street noise, sirens and vehicles and motorcycles and such. It's a beautiful day today here. Again, we went into the 80s. It was really beautiful here in central Canada. All right, so here we go. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups and the World card. What I want to say is that this person pops up at a time collective when things are kind of Groundhog Day in your life. They show up at a time where nothing, I'm not going to say, okay, Groundhog Day makes it sound like it's boring and arduous, but I feel like you're in a place of balance, but really understand that because of the balance, it's like there's no drama, it's like your life is going pretty well at this point. You could also be dealing with a Libra, but I feel like that this person pops up in your life at a time when you're feeling very balanced, feeling like things are going well in your life, that you're getting justice in a lot of the things that you're doing in your life. I think you're doing healing as well. I think that when this person pops up into your life, they just set your heart aflutter. And that leads me to believe that they've done this before. So it sounds like someone that you might be familiar with. For some of you, we've got the Seven of Cups, and it might be this person, right? But it doesn't have to be, of course. But the Seven of Cups here tells me that there's an overwhelming feeling that this person is, coming in as fun and flirty, and everything's fine, and it's almost as if they want to sort of glaze over what. Yeah, it feels like the return of somebody. I'm just going to say, it feels like they pop up in your life, and this person is, I want to tell you that they have a whole lot of people. I'm just going to say, like, it feels like they have a lot of emotional decisions to make. They have a lot of people who look at them as an Ace of Cups. I feel like this person comes into your life because they know they have offers, but they're testing the water with you. Are they going to have this new beginning with you? Are they going to set your heart aflutter again? What is your reaction as they show up? I feel your reaction is this. I feel that you've been hurt by this person before, and that they have just kind of either they've just sort of skipped a maloo, they just and ended it with you and just sort of bounced into another relationship, or this person is someone that has a lot of that dates a lot, that has a lot of emotional communication with a lot of whichever gender they're interested in, and that is going to have to stop. Yeah, that's going to have to come to an end if you are even going to entertain being with this person. What I want to say is that this is new love that I'm talking about. I don't think it's this person. I don't think it's the person from the past that this relationship broke up about here. I think that was supposed to be used as a point of reference for those of you who have had a recent breakup. And when I say recent, I mean like a month or two. I feel like that there is new love coming, and that's what you should know, that once you decide to end this cycle of allowing people into your life that just hurt you, even though you know that they have been dating a lot of people. I mean, you could know the people, maybe you don't know the people, but I feel like that the Seven of Cups is telling me that this person comes in hot, like overwhelming, throws all the feelings at you, is all rico suave, and then, I feel like you have a choice to make at this point. Do you shut it down or do you move forward? Interesting. You don't trust this person. They've come in really quick. Yeah, I was just saying, they come in hot, right? They've come in really quick, I think. And they're going to portray themselves as balanced. And maybe they are. I'm not saying portray. Like, maybe this person has been away for a while, or maybe you haven't seen them for a while. This is someone who could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it is someone who does have feelings for you. Someone who's very grounded, good with their money. Someone who maybe has a business or runs a business or is, a superior in a business. I don't know that you necessarily trust this person, though. The thing is this, is that collective, I think that you do want justice in this situation. That Ace of Cups looks really good to you. You want justice even though you've been hurt. But what I want to say is, whoever I'm connecting with, you're not healed. You're not healed. You're not even out of the last cycle, and now you're looking to jump into the next cycle. That's the Nine of Wands is there. You got to put down the wands. You got to unburden yourself and heal from the stuff that you're carrying up to here. All the hurt that went on in here in this short-term relationship, and it may have been more than one short-term relationship, but this feels like it was the doozy, like the one that really hurt you. So either you are the person who is the masculine energy here, or this is the masculine. But I feel like you're justified when this person pops up in your life and shows you all this emotion. But this is where you're at. You're at the Nine of Wands, and I feel like you haven't even healed from the last thing yet. And that's why we serial date, because we don't heal in between. How do we even know what we want if we don't heal in between? Got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. I think you know this person, only because it looks like there's a bit of a foundation that's been built here. The Three of Pentacles is here. So I think you know them maybe from the workplace or from the 3D life, like some place that you would see them out and about. So they're not part of your family. They don't come to your house. Do you know what I mean? That you would see them out there in the 3D. I think that this is somebody that you know. They could be earth energy. They don't have to be. But it feels like you already have a relationship with them, like a friendly relationship. Like, let's go for coffee, or do you want to come for dinner? Like, that feels like you already have a friendly relationship here. This person wants to give you reciprocity. They want to give you reciprocity, but understand that the Six of Pentacles is also about giving more to one than the other. So they are definitely coming to you because they want to pour into you like you're pouring into them. But understand their glass is bigger because they're giving to someone else. Now that could, maybe it doesn't mean anything sinister. Maybe this person is divorced and they have children. Do you know what I mean? So they are giving in another place. Take that as it resonates. And then we have the Four of Wands. They might be giving to another relationship here. Yeah. This person might already be in a relationship. They might be searching also for the Four of Wands. But I feel like this person is likely to come at you single. Yeah, because we have 6 and 3 is 9. So the pentacles that are here, this person's going to come at you single, and they're going to be looking for a relationship. They're looking for some stability, some type of stability in a relationship. And they know that you are the one that gives them balance. You might be the Libra. You know, the certain depictions on certain cards, on certain decks, they all give me different feelings. This one gives me the feeling of someone is just going to come at you with a bunch of lies. It feels like this person is going to come at you with a bunch of like domination. It feels like dominating the conversation, or you'll be the one saying, yeah, and they'll be, you know, spewing it. Like that's what it feels like to me. They'll be doing all the talking. We have the 9 of Wands again. This person is also someone who's been hurt over and over again. They also are not healed. And unfortunately, in this world, in the world we live in, this is more common than not. People trauma bonding to each other. These people have both been through a lot of trauma in the past, and the reason that they find each other is because they relate to each other in terms of, oh, you went through that, I went through that too. That's a trauma bond. So it feels like this person almost is reaching out to you as a life raft as you're looking for the life raft, or you're looking for, now the life raft is kind of hard, right? It's kind of a hard analogy, but what I want to say is that you're in this place in your life right now where there isn't a whole lot going on and there's not a lot of balance. I think this person catches you off guard, but I also feel as though that they've done it before, that they act young and fun and flirty, and when they're around you because they like the attention that you give them. But I feel like this person is also in the 9 of Wands here. This person is someone who is also very hurt. They've been hurt a lot in their lives. They're very brave, but I feel as though this person, you might know who I'm talking about. If it is someone who speaks more than they listen, is what I want to say. But this person, it feels like I've been feeling like somebody is coming back around here, and it is somebody who is not a planner. They're very spontaneous, kind of impulsive. They'll probably act younger than they are, or maybe they are younger than you, and maybe that's part of the draw. They could be Virgo, could be Pisces. This person is coming back for another chance with you, but I think the problem here is the 7 of Cups. I think that this person is fun and flirty with a lot of people, right? And I think you know that. And when they pop up in your life, I think that you are probably thinking about them because you miss them. You miss the way they touched you or kissed you, or the things that they said, or whatever it was. But honestly, I don't think that this was a long-term relationship. This was something that was quick, short-term. But I feel like you know this person, that you have some sort of a foundation with this person. That might be why you can't stop thinking about them. We have the Strength card in the reverse. We have the Lovers. And we have the King of Pentacles. And the World card. Strength in the reverse to me feels like you can't fight it. Collective, be careful. It feels like this person, I think we talked about this in a reading yesterday, in one of those signs I did yesterday. But I think that this person is someone that you have no fight against. I feel like they are your kryptonite. It's like you cannot fight. Every time they show up with the new cup, you're like, you jump right in. Because I think that they are a soulmate, right? The Lovers is here. I think they are a soulmate, but understand it always starts out, with them, maybe spoiling you with stuff, or being very generous, or with their time or money. And this is someone who comes to you in a very sort of solid way. And I feel like it ends. I feel like this person is coming to you because they know that you have a hard time resisting them. They've been at this point with you before, I feel, and they're coming back again. This strength in the reverse, as I'm trying to say it. I was trying to say strength in the reverse. My tongue's in the way a lot lately. The strength in the reverse tells me that it's almost like you feel that you can't fight it because they're a soulmate. And I say to you, so what? This person is someone you're trauma bonded to. This is someone who's hurt. This is someone who is a soulmate, yes, but is not someone who is ready for relationship. I think that they show their affection or their love a lot through how they would buy things, I think. Buy things for you. Tell me more about this Ace. Ace of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. So we've got the the Two of Pentacles in the upright. We've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's not ready to begin again. They're reaching out to you because they know they get your heart aflutter when they offer you the Ace of Cups. I think they're coming in with a lot of affection. I think they're going to tell you they're healed. The Four of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like it's been a little bit of time since you guys have spoken, maybe a couple of months, or maybe even a couple of years for some of you. But I feel like this person is coming in to test the waters to see if you're done or not. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius. Those are all the fixed signs with the World card. So this person, I feel, is coming in to see if you are still hurt from the last time they saw you, because we've got the Five of Cups there. They want to know if they're feeling regretful that they let this thing go. There's the Ace of Cups again, and the Hermit card. I think this person has been thinking about that. I should have offered collective the Ace of Cups while I had the chance, and I didn't do that. This person's going to come in saying that they feel more responsible, that they feel more healed, that they know now that they are your soulmate. I don't know. I don't know. The Seven of Cups makes me nervous. I'm just saying. Seven of Cups is on the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, you could move forward with this person, but it's not going to be long term. The Nine of Pentacles is here. You're going to end up single again. Yeah. It's not going to be long term. So if this is a thing that you want to do for the, I always look at it this way. I look at it this way. For those of you who are like me and are, maybe the 9 or the 10 of Wands, all it is healing. Right? That's all it is. To get the lesson, all it is healing. So I'm going to say to you, make the decision that's best for you. This person's coming in with the intention of sweeping you off your feet again, and that this person, they are the Seven of Cups on the Seven of Cups, which means that this person has a lot of emotional opportunity, and the Wheel of Fortune is here. So the thing is that the Wheel of Fortune is here and things are about to get fortunate and move forward, and they will. So if you want to get into it with this person, this thing will move forward, but it is not long term. We're looking at the Nine of Pentacles. At some point you realize what your worth is. Yeah, and you become single again. Yeah, the Knave of Swords. Yeah, and then we stop talking possibly, or it's something that you come to the knowledge of, right? Because that's the student, the one who's learning. Yeah, I think that you are probably someone who decided to back off from dating for now. The Eight of Pentacles is here saying that you're working on the self, I think. We've got 8 cups and 4 cups. So we've got someone who's kind of in a bit of redundant and bored energy. 8 cups, which is sort of feeling a little bit emotionally disconnected from things. You're working on that. I think you're working on yourself right now, collective. This person's about to come in with an offer, though. They're about to come in with an offer that is going to appeal to you because they are coming in solid, right? Taurus, and then Taurus here again. They're gonna make it sound like they want a commitment from you, but your gut's gonna tell you different. Your gut's going to tell you that they're lying to you. Listen to your gut. That's all I'm going to say. Listen to your gut. 7 of Swords is coming up. So there is someone coming toward you. Absolutely. This is someone that sets your heart aflutter. Someone that you can't say no to or haven't said no to in the past. This person is fun and flirty and sexy and impulsive, and you love that. I think you love that about them, but really in your heart of hearts, you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone to pour into you, like you're pouring into someone else. This person here, you have you started something with in the 3 of Pentacles, and so I feel it almost feels like a cycle that you're stuck in, is what I want to say, and it feels like this is going to keep coming back until you realize that this person's lying to you. Because I feel like this person, and please don't get me wrong, I'm not smack talking anybody. What I'm saying is this person looks like everything you want on the surface. Yep. Everything. And more. Because they feel like a soulmate. And they probably are a soulmate. But this is a soulmate that really hasn't done a whole lot of healing. And the reason you're connected to them and you can't say no is because it's a trauma bond. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you who you are. Nope, it's all the energies I feel, because y'all, I've been trauma bonded. I know what it is. All right, I have that energy. I'm out for now. I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. Look for the yellow dot. You will find the link to Wizio. I love y'all. I'm out. Bye-bye.